Bill didn't like a thing about me. How I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody. A true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam. Talk about sit. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. That's what it's all about, folks, though. For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk.
Blast off! Crossbody from the top! The champion is willing to take every risk tonight.
Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having a championship in one hand and a beer in the other. Very much the opposite of CM Punk, Corey.
It's country versus alternative music, Cole. But just because Punk prefers soda over beer or video games over boardrooms doesn't make him any less deserving of the World Championship.
For some time now, JBL and CM Punk have been going at each other. JBL doesn't think Punk is worthy of holding a title. That his unpredictable Cinderella story ends right here. Punk, meanwhile, thinks JBL is a bully who represents everyone who can't stand to see someone different, someone who lives life on his own terms, succeed. Now here at SummerSlam, this thing gets settled once and for all.
JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man once again.
Well, Punk's claiming he's earned this dream to be at SummerSlam and defend the championship to prove that he is a man. A win tonight would be a crowning achievement in Punk's career.
While midnight always strikes and fairy tales are not real.
This match is sort of a new school versus old school. CM Punk and JBL respectively. Who do you give the advantage to?
I have to go with CM Punk. Sure, JBL is a veteran, but Punk is on the...
The challenger is going for it. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Somehow not letting the ref get to 2 here.
Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstars like CM Punk. JBL says he won't be pushed out by these twerps.
I would tally that sentiment to self-preservation. JBL isn't going to allow a guy like Punk to take a spot he's worked an entire career for. You don't achieve longevity in this game without putting the boots to some ankle biters.
Bringing the fight closer and closer to our announce desk.
Let's just hope they don't bring it onto our announce desk.
And the champ might have just frustrated Bradshaw even more there. Spin kick to the midsection. CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract back in June, shocking the entire sports entertainment world. And many are still shocked that he's champion today.
None more shocked than JBL, but tonight is the opportunity to put all the doubters to rest.
Every time Punk defends that title, he has to prove himself again and again. The championship's around his waist because he earned it.
And backbreaker.
Bradshaw struggling to defend himself.
Credit to Punk for finding a way to overwhelm JBL for the moment.
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner, and there's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
Yeah, JBL doing what he does best. Manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time. CM Punk looking to end things here.
Boom! GTS. The champ might have just sealed things.
2. He stays alive. He stays alive.
How badly do you want to be a champion? That is the question being asked in this match.
From the top rope. Elbow drop to the heart.
I think that's it. That must be it.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had So many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other. Where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot. And we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this!
Ray and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect. But at the end of the day, I love Ray. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds,
Rey Mysterio, a former world champion, looking forward to this match because it takes him one step closer to perhaps battling for one championship he's never held.
That, of course, being the Intercontinental title.
Well, CM Punk is no longer one half of the World Tag Team Champions. CM Punk and Kofi Kingston losing the gold last night at a WWE live event in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, as devastating as that loss was, Punk has to quickly recalibrate to get the job done tonight.
Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger. Potting him in the corner for something here.
Oh, what a clothesline after the knee to the face. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Ray probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't.
a springboard. Didn't work out into a power bomb.
Look at the eyes, piercing daggers right now.
Jab kick on the money.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug Adam.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Triangle armbar. Triangle. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Oh, kick connects.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry.
Taking him to the corner now. Struggling to fight. Being forced into the tree of woe. Right into the midsection of the body.
CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on Raw after the draft, cashing in his Money in the Bank.
What a night to remember that was. But the end of Punk's reign wasn't as ceremonious. The title was taken away from him after a punt from Randy Orton. Put Punk on the shelf.
We could expect a fast-paced match. Two superstars that are almost equal in speed, Wade.
There's so much talent in the ring right now. I have to imagine they both did their homework. I don't think either Ray or Punk would face another world champion without being fully prepared.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, will face the winner. Earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers.
And he slides him back to the mat. Effective counter.
Set up in the corner now. Oh!
Wow.
Oof, running knee in the corner. Rushing into the corner, step up knee, rocks the jaw.
Follows it up with that running bulldog.
Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 set up, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
And what a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Ray have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is anybody. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen.
The go to sleep GTS from Punk.
Is it enough for Punk?
There's two. Shoulder up before three.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
CM. Top rope. Diving elbow. Follows up. Shoulders down. Two. CM Punk is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner,
Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're going to get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk!
The assault on Orton's leg 2 weeks ago. The mental anguish that Punk has put Orton through. I believe Punk will be in control in this match.
And I would argue that there's... And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Sorry, Wade. I don't agree with you at all.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the
As personal a battle as you'll see at WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job. Take off! Wow! Cross body!
Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
CM Punk seeking revenge, promising to make Orton never become WWE champion again. Randy Orton pushed to the brink, determined to prove that Punk, that his faith won't protect him. In fact, it will only fail him. A match that can only take place here on the grandest stage of them all.
And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 R's.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. Mounting their...
Orton never saw that coming.
It's about to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
He just manages to get to the rope. Submission hold has to be let go.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented Punk tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of respite at this point.
Look, Randy Orton needs to end this match up quickly. He's got to go on the offensive and put Punk away as quickly as he can.
Easier said than done. Punk has targeted Orton both physically and mentally in the weeks leading up to...
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike. Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade. Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment. And CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here. CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. RKO by Orton! Out of nowhere to Punk! Can he capitalize?
This is Orton's for the taking now. No one comes back for... Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee, go, two, sleep. Randy is in dire straits. Roundhouse kick.
The Viper in bad shape here. Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy like a cat with a mouse.
And guys, I don't know what Orton can... Flying, sailing down from up high.
Really just laying it in. Bam!
Oh my! Oh man! Ooh, stinging kick.
And he's stumbling to his feet, unaware of his surroundings.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Viper.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Orton launches his opponent with an exploder.
He saw that one coming. And Punk now lifting his opponent on. And back GTS connects. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
Two. My goodness, Punk did it. CM Punk just put down the Viper.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more. This may not be the ending the WWE Universe had hoped for, but this is pro wrestling, not a fairy tale. The good guys don't always win here. Not that Orton would call him.
2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end The Undertaker's streak. Many people thought I'd be the one to bring it all crumbling down, that I should have won. I'm one of those people. I wasn't scared of The Undertaker. We'd battled dozens of times before, including in a Hell in a Cell, and I knew I needed to hit him deep. So, I stole The Undertaker's urn.
That is the ultimate act of disrespect.
What can I say? I like to antagonize. When the day came, I fell short. But imagine the butterfly effect through WWE history if that match went the other way. If CM Punk was the one to end the dead man streak, Let's revisit that classic match, but this time with a very different outcome.
CM Punk, a man who, along with Paul Heyman, has brazenly talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match.
Playing games like only CM Punk can.
Accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk.
Now CM Punk must go into the ring with a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania, The Undertaker.
But don't forget what's in the possession of Punk and Paul Heyman. A stunned reverence.
This match between CM Punk and Undertaker is about so much more than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak. It's also about respect.
Or disrespect in the case of Punk. For weeks, Punk has been terrorizing Undertaker, taking shots at the memory and legacy of Taker's friends and career.
Yeah, CM Punk has been absolutely shameless, and Taker intends to punish Punk for it, all while preserving the streak. Targeting the stomach to reverse that. Face first. Set, and the ropes will break the hold.
He certainly wanted to keep that submission on longer. Leg sweep.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside. Launching through the air and connects.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
Mongolian chop.
Undertaker needs to head this assault off at the pass.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man.
I'd have to think the number one thing Punk has to watch out for is the pure striking power of The Undertaker.
Yeah, a stand-up fight here does not favor CM Punk. It's going to be hit-and-run tactics from Punk all night if he wants to wear Taker down without exposing himself to those haymakers the dead man throws.
Returning to the ring now. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
Oh, that hurt!
The face of Undertaker has seen better days, I can tell you that much. Oof! Smack in the corner with incredible velocity. Soaring out of the ring goes Punk. CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now. He is... Oh, saves us all from having to endure any more of that.
And that was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. Can Undertaker withstand this onslaught?
Yeah, and Punk continues to wear down Taker with it sky high. You gotta be kidding me!
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
Oh, float over Russian leg sweep. And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's leg.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Nails the GTS. It's over. Undertaker is done.
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
And Punk has found the key to defeating the streak. Has he damaged the dead man enough?
Tossed back into the ring. And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there. What a clothesline. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
We may be seeing it.
Guys, CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that choke slam, and inadvertently, perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and The Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handed the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride, the only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of The Undertaker.
Punk is going to steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow The Undertaker's still in it, and Punk can't believe it.
While throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak, well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
And now with Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but The Undertaker able to fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that surely has to be the end there for CM Punk.
Hit on CM Punk. Kicks out after one.
Not even a 2 count, just found a way to power out of that pin attempt.
Oh, did you hear that? Undertaker gets reversed. Spin kick to the midsection. Man, what timing on that counter.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Looked it up. What's next?
Just thrashing the windpipe here. Punk avoids the attack. And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support.
Punk's knee to the face.
Into the short clothesline, and Punk is on a roll.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there. This is turning into a brawl. Oh!
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
This is a war of attrition, with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Absolutely nothing technical about this. A true blue hockey fight underway. Whoa, left reeling back. Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Going to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk? This could be it. Cover.
2 count. Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
The dead man's still very much alive, despite taking what I can only describe as a hellacious maneuver.
CM Punk.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep.
Hold it out one more time. That has to do it.
2. He's done it. CM Punk has defeated The Undertaker at WrestleMania. The streak is over.
This match, CM Punk.
I'm still in shock. The streak is dead and buried. CM Punk has beaten the Phenom.
Feel the energy in this arena. The mix of disbelief.
Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look at what chaos it would have caused across WWE. A win-win. The thing about that Undertaker loss is I shouldn't have even been in that match to begin with. I wouldn't have been trying to end the streak if I wasn't forced into a #1 contenders match with John Cena 8 days after Elimination Chamber. John Cena, my wrestling soulmate. Our methods differ greatly, but we both operate looking for the same thing: respect. Any battle with Cena was going to push you and make you better. Despite being banged up, I was supremely confident that the wrestling gods were on my side and that they'd give me my rightful and deserved spot against The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania. But the thing about John Cena is he's always working, he's always changing, always looking to throw you off, even by the smallest bit. Who game plans for a John Cena Hurricane Rana? I sure didn't. And that was enough to disorient me long enough to fall victim to an attitude adjustment. I was so close to a WrestleMania main event, it all slipped away in an instant. What do you say we let Slingshot Tech do its thing and grant me another chance to beat John Cena on a cold February night in 2013?
Earlier tonight, this man, CM Punk, said tonight is not about the WWE Champion, The Rock. Tonight is not about the people. Tonight is more important than any one thing, because tonight is about me. Over 17,000 WWE fans are on their feet in Dallas tonight for Cena versus Punk. The winner of this match will go on to main event WrestleMania, taking on The Rock for the WWE Championship.
Imagine what's going on in the mind. Hit hard and straight into the pin. He ain't getting paid by the hour. Time to go for a ride.
Bang! What a move! This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last... Face first.
Setting up.
It's locked.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Connects. Saw it coming. Trying the Hurricane Rana.
And now a pop-up uppercut.
Face first. Setting up.
It's locked.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Destructive use of the knee. John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year, as 2012 was not his year. He lost to The Rock at WrestleMania, had failed his Money in the Bank cash-in against CM Punk, failed to defeat CM Punk at SummerSlam, and he lost many other main event, premium live event matches along the way.
But 2013 is looking like the year Cena may return to the top of the mountain in WWE. He already won the Royal Rumble, and he has yet to taste defeat in singles competition this year. Ahead of him, he has the chance to overcome two of the biggest losses in his career, and I can guarantee he is laser-focused on proving he's better than CM Punk tonight and The Rock at WrestleMania.
Huge kick connects. And Cena's starting to falter here.
He's trying, but Cena just can't rock Punk's confidence. Perched up top.
A diving knee drop.
The unthinkable slowly coming into view. If Cena...
And boom!
Oh, knock your head right off with that knee. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Punk is never one to mince words, but he has reached a new level of trash talk tonight. He called himself the single most important superstar of this era, an icon among superstars. He even said, "I am God."
Well, CM Punk has definitely earned the moniker of the best in the world, but some of what he said earlier this evening crossed the line. Punk talks business, but Cena, he means business. The franchise...
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep.
John Cena won't come back from that.
And he tosses him back in now. Cena with a reversal.
CM Punk is extremely confident tonight. He has beaten John Cena when it counts on multiple occasions over the past 2 years. And
high-stakes matchup. Punk kicked in the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a pile driver?
oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk, and another kick out by John Cena. And again, Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bobbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high-rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena with just... What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
That had to be the nail in the coffin for CM Punk. WrestleMania main event dreams are hanging by a thread now.
With a five-knuckle shuffle.
Cena has to be looking to put Punk away after that one.
Just like that, Cena gets intercepted.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Risking it.
Suicide dive.
Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. The ref took the brunt of that one.
Brutal club.
Hooked up. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Cena finally did it.